And the reveal is... not yet. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ellie, and I love making YouTube videos and being silly goofy, and pretty much just all things yapping. Now, you're probably wondering why my face is blurred. Here's the deal. I recently turned 18, and I desperately needed to glow up. Now, listen, I am not insecure about my looks, and I had no issues with the way that I was doing things. However, it was just time for a switcheroo. Going into adulthood, this new era of my life, I needed something to shift. A significant part of my lore is that about 2 years ago, I chopped my hair like so short. Now, this was not the first time. I cut my hair a lot. It grows super fast, so the second it gets a little too itchy on my scalp, I just snip. But this was probably the shortest I've ever cut it. It was low-key like a pixie cut. And to be honest with you, the stylist did not give me what I wanted. I can show you the inspo pictures of like what I was trying to get, and this is kind of what she gave me. Yeah. So it wasn't ideal, to be honest. I also didn't know how to style it, and I was also just like not super confident during that era, so it was not the best time. So I have been growing my hair out for several years, but after I chopped it, my hair grew back wavy/curly, which had never been the case before. So that was something that I really had to get used to and try and learn, and it has been a process and a half. So my parents are so sweet and amazing, and they decided to, on my birthday, give me a birthday full of a bunch of surprises and excitement, which is just so sweet. I love surprises, and this is just like the most well thought out thing ever. Adorable. However, what wasn't well thought out? My existence. I'm the worst planner on this entire planet, and so I quite literally double-booked myself and had a shift.
I was quite literally just crying in my work closet. I literally was, oh my gosh, I feel sick. Like, cool. So I was like, well, I'll go talk to my mom, like, I'll see if I can get stuff switched around. But I was like, also, I know I'm not gonna be able to because of, like, the fact that, I don't know, the entire day was, like, stuff planned out. So I just go in our freaking cleaning closet, and I'm just, like, trying to get a hold of mommy, and I, like, can't call her, I, like, get a hold of daddy. I was able to get through a conversation with him, and he's like, okay, I'm trying to get mommy to pick up. And then I just broke down. I was like, I can't do this. I'm just crying in this room. And then one of my freaking managers comes in to grab cleaning supplies, surprise, because it's a cleaning closet. And he's like, I'm like, hey, sorry, I'm just trying to call someone, then I just, like, I'm trying to, like, walk out and, like, be nonchalant as if I wasn't just totally bawling my eyes out. So I'm, like, wiping my eyes and, like, trying to make my face be less red, but my eyes are just bloodshot. So I, like, walk over to my manager, and I was like, I'm still, like, gonna cry. I was like, hey, I think I'm gonna be able to switch it. And he was just like, okay. Like, he was clearly could tell that I was crying. And he was like, okay, well, we'll try and figure it out. And he was so nice, and I felt terrible because I was like,
yeah, if that was painful for you to watch, it was even more painful for me to make an experience. I literally, like, for 2 weeks couldn't even think about that experience because it would make me, like, break down crying. It was just the most stressful, like, 3 hours of my entire life. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. But the next morning, I was able to figure things out. The first thing that we did, obviously, was get coffee.
The camera on this is literally insane. Should I zoom in, like, the quality and everything?
So if you didn't catch it through my mad mental breakdown, I basically just double booked myself. I didn't realize I was scheduled, and so all of my plans for my birthday were happening around the time that I was going to be scheduled. So we fixed this relatively easily. I just moved my birthday celebrations with my family that were going to happen that evening to another date, and did my day out with my parents that next morning.
So, this is our guide. I mixed it up a lot, but it still kind of got like the sunset view, basically. It is green tea, something else, and something else. Strawberry. Yeah. So it's low-key like an Arnold Palmer vibe, except it's a black tea, green tea, and a little bit of flavor as well. So super delicious. It's very fresh. It reminds me of picking like fresh fruit, and like when it's a little bit like tart, and you like bite into like a peach or something, or like a crab apple, and it's like got like a tart sweetness. It's like early spring vibes. That's what it tastes like. I love it. Very refreshing. I'm gonna have to switch stands for this to show off mommy's drink. Hers? Are you joking? It's so beautiful. It's just like the most perfect, beautiful beet color ever. Yum. Ass queen, slay.
Once we were nice and caffeinated, we went to the first surprise location. I had slightly predicted, but also I did not at all expect it to be to this level.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, so this is going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to this. I know it's going to be a little bit pricey, but I don't foresee any problems, do you?
Well, there was the one thing.
Wait, what one thing?
You have to be 18, at
What?
least.
You have to be 18?
Yeah.
Oh no, what are we going to do?
But you are 18!
Apparently this is actually the surprise number 1. Well, it's surprise number 2 actually, because 1 was that we were going to the coffee shop. This is a place to get your hair done. Getting it actually kind of styled the way that I want to, like wavy hair routine, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Yeah, so if you didn't catch that, I've actually never been to a salon before. Like classic salon experience, wash, cut, dry style. Never had that whatsoever. I only ever see it in like the 2000s movies. And that sounds kind of dumb, but like that was something that was on my birthday list and my bucket list. I just really wanted to have that experience. I also really wanted to learn how to style my hair better because it's really confusing and crazy and wavy and curly and I don't even know. So having a professional look at it and just kind of get to feel all dolled up was honestly such an exciting and lovely
But maybe be
experience.
more subtle because you look like you're like a Disney mom.
I don't have any other option. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry.
You're good.
Wow. Well,
No, don't even worry about that.
I am so...
I'm
Okay.
so excited to see the answer reaction.
Yes.
Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Oh my god, you have your exact.
Love it. Do you
No,
love
he says
it?
it's really 80s. I love it.
It's very 80s. Yeah, it looks great.
Okay, now wait. I know what you're probably thinking. Girl, this looks crazy. Okay, listen to me. 1, yes, it does look a little bit crazy, but it's for a reason. She was teaching me all the tips and tricks of how to take care of my hair. She cut it in a way that was really good for my waves and my curls. And then when she styled it to max volume so that I'd be able to have my curls kind of trained a little bit. So did it look a little bit insane? Yes, but it's looked so much better now. Once I washed it out and did some work with it, my hair honestly was just so much healthier and so much better. The chop was amazing. It cut off so many of my dead ends, and she also just chopped my hair in a way that helped my waves to just be more formed. And a lot of the products and tips that she gave me were so helpful. And honestly, after having my hair styled that way, even after a shower, it would still want to be styled that way. Like it would want to form waves and curls in the way that she had them formed. Just not as like intense, which is so nice because that was always something that I struggled with, is like getting my curls and waves to actually stay. So if you're ready, here is the actual reveal. Ta-da! This is my current hair. This is like pretty, like maybe like 4-day hair. It's usually not even like, this is like pretty good volume. Is it perfect? No, but it's so much better than I've had in the past, and honestly I'm really happy with it. I just like feel so confident and beautiful with my hair being natural and wavy, and it's just feels so much healthier. Like I remember when I didn't know I had wavy hair and I would just brush it, it was like snarly and poofy, and it just honestly felt like so uncomfortable in my head, and I think that's why I constantly wanted to cut it. But now that I have it like really styled like in a way that feels natural in my head, it just feels so much more clean and like soft, and I just want to wear it down and not even cut it like all the time. The place that we went, if I didn't mention it, this is the place that we went. If you are in Wisconsin or in this area, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Oh my word, incredible prices. Don't quote me on this, I'll actually fact check this, but I'm almost positive the cut and styling and wash was $60. What do you mean? Also, all of her products were totally natural and like paraben, chemical, like scent free, which is great, especially because I have a ton of allergies and my hair tends to like really just like keep products in it. So if it's not great and amazing for my hair, then it's not really gonna work because it will just stay there. So that was absolutely incredible. It was gonna be basically the exact same price. So if you pay for, this is not sponsored by the way, they're just so bussin'. But if you pay to get your hair and stuff done, you also get to use their spa for free. And it's bougelicious. So that was an amazing experience, and I came out of it feeling just so excited and happy. But I had no idea what was coming next. No idea. Until we pulled up.
No, you're joking. You're actually joking. That's the 2 o'clock appointment.
That's my reaction. My stomach is doing this. But I'm so excited. Okay, so she's like doing the drawing. I gave her some like pictures of the sketch that are kind of like this. And so she's kind of just going off of that. I gave her a couple notes on criteria. 1, I didn't want it to look like a certain star pattern. 2, I wanted to be like kind of spread out. And then 3, I wanted to have 2 different parts of both my parents' tattoos. The one my dad's getting and the one my mom's has. So it's kind of like parts of them with me. And that's pretty much that. So she gets creative freedom. I don't really care. I know the general vibe. I kind of wanted it to be random. So, yeah. So the process for this was low-key a little bit stressful, if I'm being honest. Partially because I just was like surprised with getting a tattoo. Like, I wanted it, obviously, but I didn't know I was getting it today, so that was a little bit of a shock to my system. And then she was like kind of late for our appointment, so it gave me tons of time to freak out and second guess everything in my entire life, and also just, you know, the nerves. But honestly, everyone was hyping me up and she was really sweet. So once we started drawing and decided on the design and like placement and stuff, I started to gain a little bit more confidence. Honestly, I was really freaked out at this point because I was like, cool, there's literally a needle that's about to go in my skin. But at the same time, I was like, whatever, like, this is gonna get paid for. I'm here, like, it just has to happen. I've just succumbed to it. When I tell you it did not hurt, that's my face right there when I'm like, girl, what the heck, you're joking. I thought this was gonna hurt way too much. I honestly was like way more interested in what she was doing. Like, I just thought it was so fascinating that there was a literal like Sharpie going into my skin and making art. Like, what do you mean? She also had like a whole setup, so we were able to use this for a time lapse, and honestly, it looks like it would be way more painful than it was. It was so chill. So yeah, official reveal number 2. This is, oh, don't mind the giant rash. I like got sunburned and scraped the other day. Okay, the problem is that it's like low-key in the worst spot to like show people. It was so painless. It was so great. Such a great experience. Not gonna lie, it was incredibly expensive. I do think we got scammed, to be honest with you. Our lady was so sweet, but she should not have charged us that much. Honestly, I feel like I probably could have done this myself. And that's not even like the boomer talking of like prices. The kids these days, like, they think they need to do so much for the money. Well, I could have done that myself. No, like, that's actually an insane amount of money. Even my mom's friend who like has a ton of tattoos, my mom like sent her the pictures and was like, this is how much we have to pay. How do you afford this? And my mom's friend was like, you got scammed, girl. Like, you do not have to pay that much, especially for fine line, because it's all just like, think Sharpie. Someone took a Sharpie to my arm, basically. That being said, I love it. I freaking love it. I wanted to get this tattoo for so long. You know, tattoos are permanent, so it's like true that maybe my feelings could change and my love for it could change over time, but at the same time, I think it's kind of beautiful that this is something that, at least in this era of my life, is so important to me. So, afterwards, I got back. I had my shift to do. That was not amazing, to be honest. That was actually the worst. Literally, and you should listen to my podcast about my birthday, because I went in depth about it, but I'm not even joking. Literally, an old man was like, oh, wait, let me guess, I'm good with ages. Are you 28? Girl, get out the freaking store. Do I look 28? What do you mean? If I do, don't answer that. If you are that man in the comments, I literally do not want to hear a peep out of you. Okay.
She asked me why did I get a sunburnt? No, that's makeup.
And I also apparently put chalk on my face.
Well, and the mud, you know, when you blinked in it.
Yeah, my mud eyes. We have like an annual day when I will just randomly be like, I'm teaching you makeup things, and I just like tell her every makeup thing and test her, and then we never remember it.
Yeah, the holiday after is forgetting.
Yep. She just like rams her head against the wall, like forget. Concealer? I don't know. Foundation? I don't know. It's working. And that's pretty much the explains of our dynamic. I think I should cut my hair to a bob. What do you think? I think you should cut your hair to a bob. What do you think?
No.
It would look so cute.
Might as well just shave it all off at that point.
What if we shaved our heads together? Would you do that? If you shave, I shave. Henry. Wait, no, it's like if you jump, I jump. Jack. If you shave, I jump. Jack.
Let's not shave jumping people.
Liam, stop. That's so funny.
My 18th birthday and all the celebrations were so exciting, so fun. It just has like given me so much joy and excitement and confidence going into this next like season of adulthood. And you know, obviously I still feel like a kid, like not a whole lot changed because of this new number, but at the same time some things did change, and it's exciting that I get to kind of change some things about myself to kind of bring in that new era and still feel like me at the same time. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel. If you guys like this kind of content, you should subscribe so you can see more. You can also like and comment if you kind of vibe with this, or you even want to give me suggestions or something. You can also find me on Instagram and also TikTok, where I kind of do a little bit of other content and some just stuff about my daily life. So yeah, love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Love you later and see you so much. Bye!